Hey, how you doing? Good morning. It's probably about 9:30 or so. Tuco is in the shade under the umbrella. He's been drinking a lot of water. I need to drink water, but I've been flying. We got winds. They're blowing from over here, the northwest to north. They're mostly a non-factor. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. If you screw up, it'll take advantage of the situation. But let's go flying with the Bigfoot. There you go. That was a nice scale takeoff. What, you trying to tell me this ain't a scale bird? Still trying to get this turns figured out. How much rudder? I don't want to put it in the bucket. Get her down under the sun. The sun is a factor today. So we can do some 8s. This is how I like to get to know a plane. I want a nice cruising speed like I got there, not too fast, not too slow. I tipped the wing a little too far there. A little more rudder, a little less aileron. There we go. That's better. And of course, if it was windy, I'd flatten those turns out. Man, final 4S 2200. The thing had unlimited vertical on a 3S. So what does it have on a 4S, you say? Bunch. Let's roll it. Wow. I think I'm only using like, I don't know, 40–50% at the most of my aileron throw. All right, let's get her going slow. Straighten her out.
Takeoff flaps.
There's my takeoff flaps.
Flaps up. Landing flaps.
There's my landing flaps. Fly a little bit with those.
Flaps up.
Okay, I think I got my flaps set. I got a lot of mix in with the elevator.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Man, that sun and the wind just died, man, and the temperature just like shot up. Woo, holy cow, man. It's like, it just all of a sudden it got hotter. There's a little bit of a breeze coming back.
Takeoff flaps. Time
So we can get a flap landing in.
Landing flaps.
Wind is coming up. There we go. That was a nice landing there. There we go. Finally got a good landing with it. Yesterday's flights, which you'll see probably before these flights.
Stunt 5. Normal mode.
Alright. Oops. There we go.
Flaps up.
Hit every switch but the right switch, and it's my normal flap switch. I had to towel off. I got a towel. I'm wearing a towel. I got a towel on a string around my neck under my left arm, so I can wipe my face, and the brim of the hat help keep the sweat from streaming into my face quite as bad. It's really worked well. Nice.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
This plane is kind of reminds me of like of the E-Flight Timber X, only more so. Because it flies a little better because it's lighter. You know, I don't care, you know, I like the way light planes fly. I hate a heavy plane, high wing loading.
Timer stop. Timer start.
What's funny is the prop on this,
Landing flaps.
the
Timer
prop
stop.
on this was balanced. I didn't have to add anything to the prop. Had it on my Dubro balancer. I had to pin that elevator as soon as I had enough speed to keep from going up. The wind picked up a little bit. More of a crosswind now. I landed right into the wind almost. Had to use a little right rudder to keep it from wanting to point into the wind. Like I said, man, I'm gonna like this plane. I do like this plane. At least the wind's not too strong. I'm glad there is a wind, don't get me wrong, man. I like a wind. And I know I still have my timer at 5 minutes. And I know I could fly, you know, like I'm poking around here, I could probably fly this for, 7 minutes of useful throttle time. There we go. Man, she slows down well with those flaps.
Flaps up.
There you can see I got the mix.
Landing flaps. Flaps up.
Let's go around and get another landing in.
Start.
The only problem I had with it was the servo in the elevator would not center. Like I set it up, set the control surfaces up, and then I had to reverse the servo. And as soon as I reversed the servo, the elevator shot up 45 degrees.
30 seconds. 20 seconds.
And no matter, and then to get it back, you had to move. It was just horrible. It would jump center. It would change centering.
10. Timer stop.
And how I didn't kill it on the Maiden, I don't know. I should have never flown it like that on the Maiden. Get a good landing. We bounced it.
Flaps up.
I was trying to land in front of me, and I had way too much speed for that kind of a landing. But I just, you know, it's one of those deals where you think, oh, geez, I'm good enough. I can make that happen. Nope. All right, we're going to wipe our head. We're going to wipe the brim of our hat. Get that back on our head. Get the sunglasses back on the noggin. And let's go get a better landing. I'm not going to land so close to me.
5, 4.
Oh, no.
2.
Been watching a lot of Bond movies.
Time expired. Timer stop. Landing flaps.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Timer start. Timer stop.
We'll call that a flight. Magically, we'll call that a flight. If you want to see how much mix I have in, all right, now I'm going to go to takeoff flaps.
Takeoff flaps.
And then flaps
Flaps
up.
up.
So that's how much mix I got in there in my flappies. Oh.
Motor off.
You should always have a motor off. Trust me, I know. I've got 9 stitches to prove it. Well, I had motor off, but yeah, it was just everything. It was a bad accident. But that's how accidents happen. They're bad. There you have it, man. Bighorn out here. I'm sure we're in 90s by now. It was supposed to be 90, like 92 at 10, and we're somewhere like a quarter till to 10. Tuco's in the shade, panting. This is Jeff and the Bighorn. Bighorn in the sun, man. Great plane. I love how it flies. It's just going to get better once I get some softer tires. I decide what I'm going to do for tires. I don't think I'm going to go. I've got a set of the soft Hobby King Tundra tires for it, but I don't think I'm going to put those on. I think I'm going to get some Dave Browns about that size, or maybe just a little smaller that are soft. But Tuco in the shade, Jeff in the sun, Bighorn in the sun, saying thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and become part of Team Let's Go Flying.